All right, ladies, is it sexy when a man walks around with his gut hanging out? Is it? Then why do you think it is when you guys do it? That's right, I'm your Huckleberry, all right. Drink up, don't get too drunk. If it wasn't for liquor, a lot of ugly babies would have never been born. I don't know why you're looking at me. Just had a birthday not too long ago. I like birthdays, they're special. I mean, come on, how many of you guys having a birthday this year? Trying to have as many as possible. I like getting old. I'm trying to get so old I get that old man disease. You know that old man smell they got? I look at it as a disease, but it's a smell. It's like that smell of liniment and worm medicine. You walk in a room, you can't tell if a joker's dead or just playing possum. I like getting old. The older you get, the more you learn about yourself. Like, I know I'm not a cat man. I tried to have a cat one time. I came home, the cat had used the bathroom on top of my bed. I don't have a cat anymore. I hope it did have 9 lives, because I know it lost one when I threw it out the window. I also like fish. I watch fishing shows because I root for the fish. I want the fish not to get caught, because TV fishermen don't know what to do with a fish. When I catch a fish, I skin the fish. I eat the fish. The fishermen on TV, they catch the fish and they bring it out the water like, oh, look at this big beauty right here. Let's send it on back to mama. What, with holes in its face? You sending it back to mama looking like Edward James Olmos and Seal, really? Don't nobody mama want to see him looking like that. Yep, the older you get, the more you're supposed to learn. Like, I learned that I actually like John McCain and George W. Bush. They made all this Barack stuff possible. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. John McCain was too old to be the president anyway. There's no way you could have sworn him in with the gimpy arm. He couldn't have lifted it up. What are you going to do, tie a rope around his neck and like, okay, I'm in. Oh, I'm out. All right. And then he picked Sarah Palin as his running mate. Come on, I got a toenail smarter than this chick. What are we talking about here? I'm glad Bush was an idiot. That also make it possible. We should have a law. You should never have a president that had a relative that was already president. And I'm not talking about his dad. I'm talking about his mom. She looked like George Washington. This woman looked like she jumped off the Quaker Oats box into the ugly stick. I mean, come on. How many wrinkles do you need to be an official prune? And they always try to scare us with terrorists. I never worried about terrorists because I think they're goofy. Their whole motivation is to die, go to heaven, meet Allah, and they're promised 72 virgins. Ain't that nothing? 72 virgins. Now, I don't know how many of you men ever been to bed with a virgin before, but I don't want 72 women that don't know what they're doing. Yeah, fumbling around, complaining. How about 72 party girls? How about that? Yeah. I need 72 women that know what the hell they're doing. It's not time for amateur hour. We're talking about, I don't do this. I don't do that. Well, then this ain't heaven. I made a wrong turn at purgatory. That's what happened to me. This is a bunch of bull. I'm glad Barack's president, because unlike Bush, I think he's going to put money towards science research. You know, they're talking about cloning people now. Cloning people, and I'm down. You can clone me 8 or 9 times, because there's certain things in life I don't want to do. Say my woman wants to go see her mom, and I want to sit at home and watch the game. Well, doggone it, let the clone go. You need to take out the trash. Why will you think we got the clone? We need more money. You got to get another job. Sound to me like the clone needs to fill out some applications. Pin on the dresser, pin on the dresser. Actually, I'd like to clone my woman. That way I could cheat on her, but not really. Come walking in. What are you doing? I'm doing you. Come on, join in. Oh, stop tripping. You know this chick. I think Barack will be a good role model because there's no more excuses. Nobody can make excuses anymore. I keep hearing guys talk about, well, man, I ain't nothing because my daddy wasn't around when I was coming up. My daddy wasn't around. Well, I just read an article where a father killed his whole family, so maybe you're lucky your doggone daddy wasn't around. Count your blessings. Stop complaining. And the job market needs to change. I know people are getting desperate, but panhandlers are hanging around places now they don't belong, like the ATM. What are they doing there? ATM is still putting out $20 bills. I am not giving a panhandler $20 so he can go out and get high and get drunk, because that's what I'm getting the money for. Right? And I'm sick and tired of their excuses. Man, it's the job market. Don't nobody want me to work. Well, then create a job. Hustle. That's what I like about my Latin brothers and sisters. Make no excuses. Hustle, get out and do what you got to do. And come up with stuff nobody even thought of. Like, who knew a luscious, juicy orange is just what you need before you get on a freeway? Candy apples, roses. I didn't know I needed that for the trek. I got an alternator put on my car by the freeway the other day. I loved it, man. I got my car bondoed. Y'all are tight. I also like Latins because y'all got something I wish black people had. You got that bilingual stuff. That is slick. Oh, I love it. 1 minute you're talking to me, then you're talking about me, then you're right back to talking to me. Yeah, all I heard was my ate, but I think I got it figured out by now, you know? And what happened to those flying cars we were supposed to be buzzing in? Remember that stuff? The George Jetson era. We're supposed to be flying around in cars right now. I don't think we need flying cars. People don't know how to drive on the ground. Why are you going to give them different angles to jack you up on? Yeah, I think Barack's going to be good because everybody's trying to be around black people now. Dudes are going, getting black girlfriends. They voted for the black candidate. Even Brad Pitt went out and got himself a little Negro. Ain't that something? I ain't seen a white man that happened to have black kids since Different Stroke. I'm telling you, man. What you talking about, Angelina? Black people aren't good at everything. You ever see a black magician? Probably not. Audiences do not cooperate with black magicians. I saw one guy came out talking about, for my next trick, I need to borrow somebody's wallet. Who are you talking to? You guys have been a great audience. I'm Darryl. Thank you very much.